Hello everyone, thank you all for tuning in. My name is Adrian Hernandez. You guys, today I'm talking to you about how the real estate industry is dead. Yes, you heard me correct, it's dead. Meaning, what you once knew about the industry is no longer the industry. You guys, this real estate industry is changing so rapidly, so fast, that most of us are still stuck in the fax world. Most of us are still stuck in, I don't know if you guys remember, like the 3-page carbon copy real estate purchase agreement. You guys, the industry is changing, and I'm here. I want to talk to you, mainly you newer real estate agents, maybe some of you seasoned agents that are still coachable, but I want you guys to understand this. The industry that we knew is not going to be the industry anymore. And that's what I mean by the real estate industry being dead. It is changing, and it is changing faster than we can think. And I want to help you here, because unless you are using different tools, wearing different hats, understanding how buyers and sellers are finding properties, how sellers are selling their home, unless we understand this, we're going to be the old dinosaur. You guys remember the dinosaurs? Remember how they went extinct? You don't want that to be you, right? Of course not. So we have to start to learn to wear different hats. What do I mean by this? Meaning, when I go to a seller's home, it's no longer I'm just listing the house. When I go to a seller's home, I want to be able to provide all of the options and opportunities that they would find on their own if they Googled sell my home. I want you right now to go to Google and type in sell my home. Think about all of the different options that come up that gives a consumer a different way to sell their house. You guys, unless you are giving them different options, they're going to go somewhere else to get the options. So you might as well provide it for them. So this is what I mean by this. When you go on a listing appointment, you're going to ask them, would they sell the home all cash? Would they be open to maybe carrying back a portion of the deal? Would they be open to different options versus just listing? Because sometimes listing the property isn't in their best interest. And if it's not in their best interest, they're going to go somewhere else and they're going to find someone else who fits their interests. This is very important. And then working with buyers, I want you to understand, you guys know this, if anybody is showing property right now we're in June 2021, anybody showing property right now, you guys, have you seen that meme where the girl's hair's all crazy and she looks like she just got out of a battle? That's what some of you look like. It's Sunday night, it's Monday morning, and you woke up like, Jesus, I just showed 100 properties this weekend. You guys, the industry is changing, and if you're relying on open houses, if you're relying on showing property, you're going to be like the dinosaur we talked about. So you have to be able to find different ways to find your client's property, meaning you have to go out there and find the deal. You have to get creative. You have to find different tactics, different techniques, different ways to acquire a listing, to acquire a seller, to plug them into that buyer that you're working with. And here's the important one. Is creating relationships with the wholesalers, with the investors, with the other brokers that have off-market deals. You all know this. If you're showing property right now, you're competing against 15, 20 offers. You have people waiving contingencies. You have offers $20, $30, $40, $50,000 above list price. What if you brought a deal to a buyer that no one knew about? Only they knew. Would you look like a hero? Would you look better than what you look taking them to show the 100 properties you did this weekend? Of course you would. So you guys, as the time changes, you have to change with it. And then here's the most important one. Are you learning? Are you paying attention to what other big businesses are doing? Are you paying attention to what other big corporations that are doing? Not in the industry, not in the real estate industry. I'm talking about other businesses. Are you paying attention to how they're using technology, how they're using different ways to get a hold of clients, stay in contact with clients, get clients interested to buy their product? Because unless you are innovating, unless you are being creative, unless you are finding different ways to learn, different ways to get your product out, well, as I mentioned, you're going to be the dinosaur. So let's not be the dinosaur, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a hold of our career. Let's take a hold of this industry. Start to learn something new. Remember this, the moment you think you got it all figured out is the day you lose. Most of you think you got it all figured out, and that's why you're maybe only doing 10 to 12 deals a year. Maybe that's the only reason why you haven't done any deals. You think you got it all figured out. Start to learn something new. Practice that. and most importantly, provide different solutions to buyers and sellers that separate you from the average real estate agent. You guys, if you want to talk about this more in depth, send me a direct message on Instagram. You can find me at Adrian Hernandez. I would love to continue this conversation with you. I hope you got something valuable from this. I hope you start to wear different hats. I hope you start to find different ways to find buyer's property. And I hope you find different ways to learn what you don't know. Thank you all for tuning in. Share this video with somebody who needs to see it. I'll see you all real soon. Take care.